Have you ever cranked up your AC on a scorching day, expecting a blast of cool air, only to be met with nothing but heat? It's frustrating, right? Today, we'll uncover the symptoms of a bad AC pressure switch. And stick around because, at the end, I'll share a simple trick to extend your car AC's life. The AC pressure switch is located near the compressor or along the refrigerant lines, often covered for protection. AC pressure switch function. The switch monitors refrigerant pressure. If the pressure is too high or too low, the switch shuts down the system. The low pressure switch shuts down the compressor if the pressure drops too low, protecting it from damage. On the other hand, the high pressure switch prevents overpressure, shutting off power to stop potential explosions. So, what are the symptoms of a bad AC pressure switch? Let's go over them step by step, starting with the milder signs and working our way up to the more serious ones. But there's one crucial symptom you definitely don't want to miss. Spot it early, and you might save yourself from an expensive AC repair. The first sign of a bad AC pressure switch is a check engine light. You might see diagnostic trouble codes like P530, which indicates a high-pressure switch issue, or P531 and P0532, which point to low-pressure switch problems. If you're unsure, stop by your local parts store. Many will scan these codes for free. Trust me, you don't want to ignore this. I had a client who brushed it off and, well, they ended up needing a full AC overhaul. The second bad AC pressure switch symptom is clicking noise. This clicking happens when the compressor's clutch is trying to engage and disengage erratically. So, why does this occur? The AC pressure switch is responsible for regulating the compressor based on refrigerant pressure. When it's faulty, it can't communicate properly with the compressor, leading to that annoying clicking sound. It may seem minor, but letting it slide could lead to full compressor failure. And when we get to symptom number 6, you'll see just how serious compressor failure can be. The third symptom of a bad AC high-pressure switch is an AC system stuck in econ mode. When your AC pressure switch detects issues, like excessively high pressure in the system, it can force the system to remain in econ mode. This setting is designed to save energy, but if it's engaged when it shouldn't be, it means your car is not cooling efficiently. You could be sweating buckets while your AC struggles to deliver the relief you need. This AC pressure switch problem isn't uncommon in certain models, especially Audis, where drivers frequently report the AC getting stuck in this mode. Before proceeding to the fourth symptom, please hit the subscribe button. It's quicker than figuring out why your AC is blowing hot air. I'll give you a second. All done? Perfect. Now that your subscription is running smoother than your AC, let's keep going. The fourth symptom of a bad AC pressure switch is intermittent air conditioning. If your AC keeps switching between cold and warm air, you could have a bad air conditioner pressure switch. When the switch starts failing, it can't regulate the refrigerant properly. That's why you might notice the AC cycling on and off. The next symptom of a bad air conditioner pressure switch is blowing hot air. When the pressure switch isn't functioning properly, it can disrupt the flow of refrigerant, preventing your AC system from cooling effectively. Instead of that refreshing chill, you're left feeling the heat. This symptom often occurs in tandem with the previous one, where the AC may alternate between cold and hot air. However, if you're consistently getting warm air, it indicates a more significant issue that needs immediate attention. Prolonged exposure to hot air can stress other components of your AC system, potentially leading to more costly repairs. The sixth symptom of a bad AC pressure switch is the compressor not turning on. If your compressor won't even turn on, you've got a major problem. Earlier, I hinted that clicking could lead to a dead compressor. Well, here we are. When the car AC pressure switch fails, it can prevent the compressor from receiving the signal it needs to activate. Without the compressor running, your entire AC system can't function, leaving you sweltering in the heat. If you find yourself in this situation, there are a couple of things to check before calling in a professional. First, ensure that your vehicle's AC system has enough refrigerant. Low refrigerant levels can also prevent the compressor from kicking in. If the levels are fine, it's likely a problem with the pressure switch itself or the wiring connected to it. Remember, your AC system is designed to work as a cohesive unit, and one malfunction can disrupt the whole process. The seventh bad AC pressure switch symptom is the radiator fan running constantly. This is the most serious symptom of all. If your radiator fan is constantly running, your AC system is struggling to maintain proper pressure levels. This is your vehicle's way of trying to cool the engine and AC system, but it's a sign that the pressure switch has likely failed. When the auto AC pressure switch fails, it can cause the system to overcompensate, leading the radiator fan to run continuously in an effort to cool down the engine and the AC system. This constant operation can lead to increased wear and tear on your fan, and can also drain your battery if left unchecked. Get your vehicle inspected immediately if you notice this. Ignoring it could lead to overheating and serious damage to your AC system and engine. Alright, here's the tip you've been waiting for. Clean your AC system's condenser and evaporator coils regularly. When dirt builds up, it puts pressure on the system, causing that switch to trip more often. Keep those coils clean, and your AC runs smoother, lasts longer, and saves you from pricey repairs. A quick cleaning every 20,000 to 30,000 miles can make all the difference. We've just learned the symptoms of a bad AC pressure switch. For more tips and fixes, check out the next video on AC low side pressure too high, where we dive into common AC problems and their solutions.